The start of the new year for Canada has been an interesting one. January 6th, 2025, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has announced that he will be stepping down as the party leader of the Liberal Party and as the Prime Minister of Canada.
So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process.
This has caused a massive uproar not only in Canada but throughout the world, where media is covering this news and a lot of affluent personalities are making posts on X, formerly known as Twitter. With such an unstable political environment, with Prime Minister Trudeau resigning, with the Liberal Party in huge turmoil, what does this mean for the Canadian immigration in the year 2025? This announcement by Trudeau on January 6, 2025, let's dissect this and its impact on immigration for this upcoming year and for the years ahead. Stay tuned until the end of this video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Dhruv. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. At our firm Effizient, we assist all prospective immigrants with their immigration procedures to Canada. If you are an aspirant, you need assistance, here is our contact information. We would be happy to help you. If you are an employer looking to hire foreign workers, you're looking to hire foreign talent that you cannot find easily here, you have someone identified, you can contact us. We can help you with the paperwork, with their visa process. If you would like to speak to me personally, you can go ahead and book an appointment. The link to book an appointment is in the description of this video. Feel free to book a time and I would be happy to speak with you. Now, with Prime Minister Trudeau resigning, this has been a big topic all across the world. But before we go into the details of this news, let's quickly answer the comment of the week. This comment comes on our video on flagpoling being ended by the government. And the question is very good. This question pertains to the IRCC's policy of no longer allowing visitors to convert their visitor to worker status while being inside Canada. That is, visitors not being able to apply for work permits while being inside Canada. The question is, how about spousal open work permit (SOWP) being applied from inside Canada with a legal visitor status? Amazing question. The answer is yes, you can do that. Spousal open work permit or spouses of work permit holders, for example, fall under an exemption. They can apply as visitors for a work permit from inside Canada. They are not affected by the policy that IRCC ended with regards to visitors not being able to apply for work permit from inside Canada. I hope this answers your question and I hope this helps. Now, with Prime Minister Trudeau stepping down as the party leader and as the Prime Minister, the Parliament is set to reconvene in March of this year, March of 2025, and that is when we would know when we would have the next federal elections. It's very likely that federal elections might happen ahead of schedule. Usually they are scheduled for the later part of the year in fall. However, it's possible that we may have elections early this year. Now, what is the impact of all of this on Canadian immigration? So guys, first of all, let's take a step back. If we talk about the prior years during the Trudeau's government, from 2015 till 2024, the Canadian immigration has seen a lot of changes. Primarily under the Trudeau administration, we saw a big increase in influx of students, international students coming into Canada. Canada became the #1 choice throughout this administration for students from throughout the world to come and to gain studies and to live here thereafter. This was followed by amazing policies during COVID-19, such as the Tier 2 PR public policy that Trudeau government launched, CEC draws during COVID-19 pandemic, which saw the cutoff scores for express entry go as low as 75 for one exceptional draw, but usually the scores went as low as 350 for the regular draws. Now, in today's world, although that is unheard of with cutoffs being above 500 at all times, this was a reality for a brief period of time, and that was under the Trudeau government. 2020, 2021 was a time when permanent residence was not that hard if you are inside Canada. All of that changed in 2024, late 2023 and in 2024, and continues in 2025. As the elections were coming closer, the government changed its stance towards immigration. 2024 saw high cutoff scores, uh, numerous measures to reduce the number of temporary residents, a lot of policy changes with regards to work permits, with regards to international student program, and with regards to permanent residence as well. At this point, IRCC has made numerous changes already under the Liberal government, and they have made immigration procedures a lot harder than they were used to before 2024. And as such, we've seen a lot of stringent measures and tightening in terms of immigration already. With Justin Trudeau resigning from his post, how are things going to change, or how do we expect things to change? The first thing to note here is Prime Minister Trudeau has stepped down as the party leader. That means the Liberal Party needs to find a new leader. That alone in an election year for a major party is a major blow towards their chances of winning a majority. The reason is the party itself is in turmoil at the moment. If the party in itself is in turmoil, it's very hard for people, the Canadians, to uh, vote for them, to give them a mandate, because the party itself has very weak foundations at the moment. All of the major events that have led up to 2025, be it affordability crisis, inflation, economic problems, have already weakened the chances for the Liberal government. The Liberals are already down in polls, with Conservatives being the best favorite at the moment for the next government. The current move by Prime Minister Trudeau has even increased the chances for Conservatives to come into power in the next election. With all of this in mind, it is very likely, there is a high chance that the next Prime Minister of Canada is going to be Pierre Poilievre.
Is it because they feel guilty that they doubled housing costs, hiked taxes, unleashed crime, broke immigration, forced a quarter of the population into poverty? No. They continued supporting Trudeau when he did all of those things. No, their only objection is that he is no longer popular enough to win an election and keep them in power.
So Mr. Poilievre comes from the Conservative Party. Conservative Party in itself is known to be conservative with regards to immigration. They do not have the open border policy, or they do not have flexible or very easy policies for immigration like the Trudeau government did. And that in itself is first signal that immigration will continue to stay very tightened, and it won't open up as it used to be in the very near future. Mr. Pierre Poilievre, who is the leader running for Prime Minister from the Conservative Party, has said it multiple times that under the Trudeau administration, the immigration in Canada was out of control. Immigration system in Canada was an example for the entire world. However, under the Trudeau government, it was out of control, it was reckless, and it became a joke. Instead of becoming an example for other countries, it actually became something that they were, or they need to be wary of. Publicly, Mr. Poilievre has said that he would tighten immigration. He would try to, first of all, get rid of all the fake asylum claimants, fasten the process, and get rid of all those folks who are trying to seek asylum just because their work permits are expiring. He has also mentioned the need to secure the borders and to ensure that immigration system is again a sane amount of immigration with folks that we really need, and we bring the numbers back in control. Now, with all of this going on, a lot of you folks who are currently in limbo, who are trying to gain your advances in the immigration in Canada, um, essentially things are not going to get any better under the Conservative government. Realistically, if we get out of our La La Land, um, you shouldn't expect things to change much. Under the Conservatives, under Pierre Poilievre, things are either going to stay the same or get even tightened. He's not going to open any new programs, or it doesn't seem like he will open any specific programs or make things easier for immigrants. Of course, it's possible that the immigrants who are highly in demand, or the skills that are highly in demand, will obviously continue to get preference. For example, healthcare. However, one should not expect special programs opening up for food supervisors or retail supervisors, and them receiving their immigration under the Conservative government. With regards to express entry, as we've said in one of our prior videos, the scores may come down if the draw strength increases, the number of ITAs increase, and the LMIA points are taken away. Then the scores may come down. However, again, it would be a distant dream if you think that the scores will come down to 450s or 470s. I don't think that's going to happen. So please plan accordingly. So that's it for this video, guys. In summary, we've talked about the news of Justin Trudeau resigning. The parliament is going to reconvene in March, and we would know what's going to happen next. The Liberal Party is going into a leadership race right now, where they are going to select their new leader. And finally, with regards to the immigration, it's very likely that the next government is going to be the Conservative government, with our new Prime Minister being Mr. Pierre Poilievre. And the things with regards to immigration would not change significantly. The Conservatives will keep things tightened in terms of immigration, as they have historically done. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so you are notified about any new video that we upload. If you found this video useful and you think someone else will also find this content useful, please share this with a friend, family member, or someone you think will find this useful. Please comment and let us know your thoughts about how you think all of the political turmoil that's going on in Canada is going to impact immigration or economy or our country in general. Look forward to seeing all your comments. Until then, thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.